Bet you didn't think that we would ever get here, did you? Welcome, everybody. Welcome back, Night Riders, to RWBY, Volume 8. Surprisingly enough, I actually haven't been spoiled. I don't really know how that's possible. I did see that some of you guys were saying that Volume 8 wasn't really up to par with some of the other volumes. So maybe that's why a lot of people weren't talking about it. Maybe that's how I managed not to be spoiled. Couldn't tell you. I will say, however, that I not much. I probably seen like one or two pictures, but they didn't have any context behind it, so I don't know what happens in this volume, which is great. Um, for those of you tuning in for the first time and did not see my my previous video of basically explaining where I've been, um, as you can see for the background, I'm at a new location. I moved. I currently have my own place, um, and yeah, I took a much longer extended break from YouTube than I originally intended to. But however, if you want more details about that, go check out my previous video. Um, Basically explaining like what I've been up to and um, you know, I just go deeper into other things, and I'm not gonna go into this video. This video are for the Night Riders that have been waiting for me to react to RWBY. Um, and again, for those of you who did not see my previous video, before you go down into the comment section and type what you're going to type, let me say this one more time. Yes, I will be returning to Red versus Blue. I will probably do it once I finish this volume. And when I finish this volume is when I will return to Red versus Blue. That way, that gives me some time to basically give myself a recap and understand what's going on, since I've been away from Red versus Blue for so long. So yeah, I need to like have a little bit of a recap to catch myself back up, to know what's happening, where we're at in the story, so I can get back to it for you guys. But yes, I will be returning to it, but it'll probably be after this video. Okay, so we're gonna do things a little different compared to, well, not even different, but I know you guys are usually just me hitting it and playing the video. However, I have a brand new computer. Now with this computer, I don't have any speakers, so I have these headphones, so I'll be rocking the headphones, but you guys will still be able to hear the the audio from RWBY. But definitely let me know how the audio is for you guys. Like if it's, I think I put it at a level to where you guys should be okay, where it's not super loud where it's not loud to the point you guys can't hear me talk, but it's also not low to the point where you guys can't hear what's going on with RWBY, even though you guys already seen it. But definitely let me know how the audio goes, and yeah. So we're gonna start this, and I'm going to pull this up. Oh boy. Man, listen. This feels as strange to me as it does for you guys watching me, because I have not actually reacted to anything like this in almost 2 years. since my last reaction video, which I think was volume 7 of RWBY. So alright, without any further ado, I talked long enough. How long have I been talking so far? Almost 5 minutes. Cool. Alright. Can you tell I'm nervous and I'm just trying to get back into the groove of things? Just bear with me. I'll get there, you guys. So, without any further ado, let's start Volume 8 of RWBY, Chapter 1. Oh, actually, hold on. I don't even know the title of this yet. What is the title of this episode? Oh, it's called Divide. Okay. Yeah, I had to switch off the thingy real quick. Okay. So, I'm gonna get there, you guys. I promise. I'll get there. Volume 8, Episode 1 of RWBY. Divide. Let's go. I should let's move you over here. Who's this? Because if I remember correctly, we left off at Salem arriving at Atlas. Oh, okay. This is where we're picking up from. Alright. That is so fucking creepy. But so sick at the same time. The beginning of this volume so far, just within this first minute and a half, feels much more dreadful than the others. I will say that, just based off of like the score that they're using, which is amazing.
My queen. Cinder. When I chose you as my vessel for the maidens, I put my trust in you. So I trust that you wouldn't possibly return to me empty-handed. The relic of knowledge. I took it right from under Ironwood's nose.
How smoking the general speaks less to your intellect and more to his.
This motherfucker.
You were slaughtered by those children first.
And according to radio chatter, that same general, his forces outsmarted you. A shame Watts never made it back.
I'm afraid the doctor was a necessary sacrifice.
Sorry about the noise. That was my fan. It's a little warm today. I figured I'd cut it off just to...
Neapolitan has some very useful abilities and has proven to be a valuable asset. You certainly do enjoy collecting assets.
Neo is not liking any of this. She don't talk, but her facial expressions give everything away, and I love it.
You're here! I knew you'd... Quiet.
So devoted to someone so incompetent. While the good doctor and I were advancing the will of our goddess, dismembering the very body of this kingdom, you were merely atoning for past failures.
Polendina's creation interfered with the transfer of the Winter Maiden power. But now I know she has it, and once I return to Atlas, it won't take long to finish what I started. That power will be mine. I've given no such command.
Oh.
Ma'am, now is the time to...
The
This game
fuck?
is not yours to win, Cinder. It's mine. Just because you're more valuable to me than a pawn does not make you a player. Everything is already in motion. All you need concern yourself with is your ability to act when I tell you to.
Damn.
Of course. Without you, I am nothing.
Jeez. Okay. Remember, you guys, jump cuts is because I'm skipping through commercials. Don't forget.
Thank you. Heads up.
Need a lift?
Oh yeah, that's right. Crow got arrested too. I almost forgot about that. I'm trying to just remember what everything that happened last volume.
Every choice I've made was the wrong one. And now,
We all did what we thought was best. I'm just glad you're all right. Yeah, I see you.
Inside. Hurry.
Nice shot.
I know. Sector 3 is going to need the most help. I'm sending backup your way right now. Fiona, do you copy? We need transport from Sector 3 to the crater.
Copy.
Nice gentle hug.
When we heard you went off after Ironwood on your own, we...
How did you end up down in the slums?
it's a long story. I get the feeling there's been a few of those tonight.
That's right, they're all branded
I'm
fugitives.
going to tell them. You and I aren't done talking yet. Where's Crow?
We don't know. The last we heard, he was with Robin.
All right. Your friend is back now. You ready to work? The largest Grim Horde ever seen is hovering over the tundra, and out there is a city full of people with no heat, and from what you told us, no more military protection. And while we're happy to give you guys a place to lie low for a while, it's time to get those people some help.
How? Ironwood is stopping all evacuations to Atlas, and we can't get them out of the city with Salem's forces surrounding us.
The crater, beneath Atlas. It's not safe, but it's warm. And with everyone in one place, we can do a better job protecting them. May can send you where you're needed most. We've got to get everyone down into that crater before nightfall. In the slums, we might have a chance.
We're never going to sleep again. I just know it.
Either you're helping, or you're baggage.
We need to get out there and do what we can for Mantle.
We need to do what we can for everyone. What about Amity? And telling the world about Salem? We can't do this alone. We need help.
Ruby's right. The Happy Huntresses are handling the evacuation better than we could. And there's a bigger picture. But Amity isn't even finished. It was still under construction.
Doctor, what would you need to launch Amity now?
We made decent progress on construction and fuel connection. All potentially manageable, but Amity was designed so that it couldn't launch itself without first being granted clearance from General
Am I
Iron.
tripping?
Ruby,
Is the doctor's voice
no
different?
way Ironwood will cooperate with us.
But he doesn't have to. We just need the green light from his terminal, right?
You want to go back to the academy?
Actually, there is more than one terminal. The one in his office and one in the main Atlesian military compound at the base of the city. Have to get into the compound somehow and get inside the operations room. And then, oh boy, I might need to think about this some more.
And just to clarify, this is the easy option?
What you're saying is it can't be done. It's pointless. And even if you got the message out, there's no guarantee help would come.
It's not pointless. Atlas is only Salem's current target. She's not hiding anymore, and once she's done here, she'll move on to the rest of Remnant. We need to warn them.
She's not wrong.
When we came here, we said we'd follow your lead, but things haven't exactly worked out.
Damn.
There are people here who need us right now. That's something we can actually do.
But this isn't about just Atlas. Ruby's right. It's about all of Remnant. They need to know in Vacuo, in Mistral, in Vale, what's coming, so they can prepare.
Okay. Then let's go for both. Get Amity up and running and evacuate Mantle.
But that's how Salem got this far, by dividing us. We have to stick together.
No. What Salem wants is to turn us against each other. Just like this. John has a point. We can work separately and still be united.
Or let me take the relic to Salem. And maybe she will call off her attack on the kingdom.
I don't think we can trust Salem to actually do that. And the moment she uses the staff to create anything else, Atlas falls onto Mantle.
Nobody's turning you over to anybody. I think that's the one thing we could all agree on.
Facts.
Okay. Then I guess we're going to Atlas. Can you help us get to that terminal?
I suppose someone needs to help me bypass security.
I'll go.
Penny, we can't risk...
I'll go.
Alright.
Do what you gotta do. I'm going out there to see what I could do.
Gang. Go by the pharmacy. I was developing some new tools for you all before this happened.
Oh, new tools?
Mora?
I'm going with Ruby.
But what about Mantle?
Oh, I'm saving Mantle. Because I actually believe we can do this.
Hey, we're still united.
I hope so.
I can get Pietro out to Amity to prepare, but that doesn't answer how we're getting all of you up to Atlas.
I might actually have an idea.
Okay. Was not expecting that.
I'm worried for your safety. Tell me where you are, and I'll have you picked up right away. Atlas needs you, Penny. Salem is here.
She's not going anywhere until you change your mind about Mantle. There's still a chance for Remnant to...
Mantle? You're still worried about Mantle? Remnant is doomed, Ruby. Unless we leave, Salem will destroy Atlas, and with it, any hope humanity has left. We need to think about the future. If she makes it through her defenses, everything that follows will be on your hands.
It's very interesting how divided not everybody, but very interested how divided they are. It's very, very interesting. Very interesting approach, and I kind of like it, to be honest.
Sir, the prisoners have arrived. They're being processed in Stockade B.
Crow and Robin.
Could you give us the room, please?
I forgot how badly hurt Winter got.
Fine.
Thank you, Winter. I don't know what I would do without you. No one has ever seen a Grim Force this large before. The city's hard-light shields will hold, but not forever.
What will you do, sir?
You can't be in here.
This is absurd. Let us through.
I am going to do everything I can to defend this kingdom.
What in God's name do you think you're doing, James?
No matter the cost.
That doesn't sound good.
Have you lost your damn mind? Are you that scared of what?
Oh shit. I was not expecting him to. Oh shit.
I have questions for you. But first I need the one who can show me how. Bring him to me.
Oh, she doesn't know how to activate it. Okay. That's great. This is an interesting intro. That's kind of cool. Happy ever never at what? Okay. Yeah, like I said, this whole first episode was much more dreadful. I mean, I get it because of everything that's going on in the situation that the group is currently in. But oh man, it's very interesting how everyone has different viewpoints on what's going on. This music is so dreadful. I love it though, but I'm gonna stop it right here. Okay. Yeah, like I said, the music it's much more dreadful, but at the same time, I do understand. So yeah, it's very interesting how like you have the team that still wants to save all of Remnant, but you have the team that wants to focus on like, you know, Atlas and the people there. And Ironwood has just plunged off the deep end. Like, yeah, he was doing some real questionable shit before. And towards the end of last volume, it's like, you know, his it seemed as though that any sort of redemption for him was gone. But after what I just witnessed in this episode, it definitely looks like it's just, no, you can't go to Ironwood for shit. Ironwood is at this point, he's just prepared to kill whoever it is he needs to protect Atlas. Like, that's really crazy. It was a very interesting episode. I like the fact that we picked up immediately. I love how you saw in Neo's face that she not only was uncomfortable with everything that was going on, things that Cinder was saying was hitting a nerve for her. And I will admit that there's a lot in regards to Neo that I don't remember. But I do remember that she mainly wanted, all she really wants is revenge for Torchwick. Is it Torchwick? Yeah, I think it's Torchwick. The dude's hat that she's wearing. And just, we got a taste of the Salem Cinder relationship wise, like just how Salem belittles her, but at the same time is like, yo, this, I need you to do this. And again, maybe it's just because I haven't seen the previous volume in what, 2 years. Seeing how she was talking to Cinder here, it was like, yo, just because you're a little bit more important than a pawn does not make you a player. I was like, ouch. But no, this episode was more of a setup, which I'm fine with, because it's a heavy situation. Like, this shit could hit the fan at any minute. So, you know, the group is just trying to do what they all think is best. And right now, it's there's two different sides. Like, there's some people think that it's best just to focus on Atlas and doing what they can do there, while others are like, we need to save all of Remnant because Salem isn't only stopping here. She's going to go off to other cities and they all need to be prepared. So, I mean, it's a tricky situation, you know, and they're all literally just doing what's best. But I'm intrigued to see what else happens in this volume. Truly, truly intrigued. Yeah, I'm very, very intrigued to see what else happens. But thank you, Night Riders, for sticking around and just being patient with me. A lot of you had faith that I would return, and I've read a lot of the comments from my video basically stating that I was coming back. A lot of you guys fully understood everything, and even, you know, said that it was okay that I stepped away, and I truly appreciate you guys for understanding. You know, I get that I'm your favorite reactors. I'm your favorite reactor, some of you, if not all of you. So I can understand how you'd want to come to YouTube and see my uploads, and, you know, how it just may help you get through the day. So I am truly deeply sorry for that. And I know a lot of you guys said that it was okay, but I do still feel really bad that I was away for so long. Especially in regards to the pandemic, where we all needed something to help put a smile on our faces. You know what I mean? So I think that's another reason why I do feel extra bad about it. But I am back now, and I am going to do my best to continue to upload regularly. Again, I'm still probably going to just be doing like a video or two, maybe 3 a week. But yeah, so hopefully you guys enjoyed this reaction. You know, I'm out of practice. I was quiet throughout a lot of it, but at the same time I was also super not engaged, but like just focused on what was going on, and I was hooked. So I apologize for being quiet, but at the same time I'm still trying to get used to reacting again. So hopefully this was a good enough reaction for you guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I look forward to seeing what you guys have to say in the comment section. And yeah, I'm very glad I wasn't spoiled in regards to RWBY, so I'm totally looking forward to getting through this volume and being fully caught up with the rest of you guys. And hopefully, you know, we'll get there soon. Yeah, that's it for now. Again, thank you guys. Love you guys so much. And until next time, ride or die, Night Riders.